Hi, hello, hello. So you may have heard me mention in some other videos that I recently got a new job. This is part of the reason that content being released to the channel has dropped off significantly over the last few months. Um, and this is, I guess, also an announcement that coming up there will be another week of absolutely no content because my office is flying me out to San Francisco. We're doing some kind of workshops as an entire company, especially the marketing division. So they wanted me out there. I'm there from February 2nd to February 9th. And I thought it might be fun to make a video looking around the city and coming up with some places I might like to visit while I'm there. Of course, I'm going to be working full-time while I'm there as well, both in the workshops and then just normal office days. So I don't really know how much time I'm going to have. I also don't know who I'm going to be with, if my friends will be free, if I'm going to be doing mostly stuff solo. I'm just going to be playing most of that by ear. So even though we're going to probably come up with a pretty hefty list, I think that's still good because then in the moment I can figure out exactly what I feel like doing. And the more options I have, the more likely there's going to be something that's just absolutely perfect for what I want to do that day. Already I'm seeing some suggestions pop up that seem kind of intriguing. Twin Peaks I've heard of as kind of like a tourist destination. I'm pretty sure it's the namesake of the David Lynch show. San Francisco Zoo. I do like zoos. I feel a little bad because I have several moral concerns with zoos. But, while they exist, you think I'm not going to go and see exotic animals that I won't get to see any other time in my life? I don't know about that. Watching videos is one thing, but, anyways, I'm not going to get into a whole debate about the moral value of zoos and what have you, but this is it. This is San Francisco. It's my first time visiting. I'm excited to see what all the fuss is about. A lot of my friends who are in tech were STEM students and stuff who took computer science. Ended up in San Francisco, so I've heard a lot of exciting things about it. I actually have a list from one such friend who I'm hoping to meet up with while I'm there. She was nice enough to make up quite a few suggestions here. So we're going to start by checking these out, seeing what they're like, adding them to my map. As we did, I think I made a video like this before, right? When I was going to Japan, looking at Kyoto specifically. So we're going to do the same thing and add things to this map so I can find them easily later. Stanford Memorial Church. So this is apparently in Palo Alto, which I know is nearby and has a lot of tech offices. But where is it actually? It's way down here. Oh my gosh, how far away is that? There's the Googleplex. This is the gigantic Google campus. Wow, look at this. So to get there from San Francisco, see the custom maps interface isn't fantastic. Oops, that's San Jose. Well, where is San Jose too? I have a friend from San Jose. San Jose is even further away from San Francisco than Palo Alto. Okay. So you can take a train that takes an hour. You can drive for about an hour too. I'm happy that the train is so good. I guess it makes sense that they'd have a train. I'm sure a lot of people make this trip very often. So I could go all the way down into this area as well if I wanted to, and up into Oakland. I don't know if I'm going to bother though. I think there's enough stuff to see in San Francisco. Anyways, so the Stanford Memorial Church is going to be about an hour away, I guess. I'm not quite sure where I'm staying in San Francisco yet either. I have the address and stuff, I just haven't looked up where it is relative to other things. Alright, we'll add this to the map. We can do Star, because it's just kind of a general attraction. I like going to... Usually I see old churches. I like going to churches in Europe and such. But it would be kind of cool to see a kind of amazing American church, one that's like a little more modern. So I don't know if this is like a tourist attraction so much as it is just maybe a publicly accessible thing. There's a choir singing in here. Hey, they're pretty good. Yeah, this looks nice. Okay, let's stop spoiling it. If I look at too many pictures, that's spoilers. Next, we have the Stanford Shopping Mall. Beautiful outdoor flowers. I like the sound of that. Are there stores here I want to visit? Can I shop and enjoy the lovely outdoor flowers? Nothing too exciting. Is there multiple floors? How do you... Maybe if I open this in Google Maps. Because Google sometimes will be really good about... Sometimes there's like a floor thing and it'll show you what's happening on different floors. Do I click the stairs? What? Wait, what have I just done? Okay, whatever. I don't know if I'm that excited about shopping here. There's a Macy's. I don't get to go to Macy's very often. Aside from that, it seems fine. There's a Burberry store. That's kind of cool. Kate Spade. A Bloomingdale's. I've never been to a Bloomingdale's. Is Bloomingdale's that exciting? Is it more exciting than like Holt Renfrew? That's the Canadian luxury chain of department stores. I don't know. I guess I'll put this on the map. Can't hurt, but I'm hoping there's better shopping to be done closer to where I'm going to be shopping. Maybe we can make this orange. But I am curious about these beautiful outdoor flowers, though. That sounds really nice. Okay, now we're going into SF itself. The quaint tower and the flowers along the stairs that take you to the tower. Now that sounds nice. Ooh, it's on Telegraph Hill. That's like really famous, right? That's the big, windy, extremely steep thing. Okay, so I want to go here for sure anyways. I didn't know about this tower. Ooh, it's like 3D. I can check a look at it quick. I don't want too many spoilers though. That's a tower. These are views from the tower? Really? It's that tall? That doesn't... Oh, but it's on the hill! Of course, because it's on the hill! Okay, sweet. We're definitely going here. No pictures of these flowers on the path, but that'll be a pleasant surprise. Yeah, this is like the... Yeah, I want to see this. I want to do the walk all the way up the rolling hills and stuff. That feels pretty essential, I think, as a tourist. Add this to the map. This can also be the star, but it'll be yellow. Yellow is just how I'm feeling about it. The star indicates what kind of thing it is. Ghirardelli Square, get the fudge ice cream. The hot fudge is legendary. You can eat seafood and see the sunset down at the ocean at McCormick. Well, that sounds nice. I do love seafood, like a lot. That's going to be the primary food focus of this trip. The Cartoon Art Museum. Oh, I might be totally into that. Okay, this looks cool. There's some shopping. Lots of gift stores and stuff. I probably should get souvenirs for people. An Amazon hub locker named Shirley? What? What is America up to? This is the other thing I'm going to be curious about is like San Francisco, as far as I know, is like the most online city like ever. So I want to do stuff like see if I can get a package drone delivered to me. Maybe that's only in Seattle. I'm going to try to use every single feature of Google Maps that they have, because I gotta think this must be the most Google Map integrated city, like this in Palo Alto and stuff. Like, if not, like, what's wrong with them? Like, what are they doing? Okay, so we're definitely gonna add this. This sounds awesome. I love ice cream. I love something like a Maritime National Historical Park. There might be like moored ships here. You know how they put ships into like museum mode? Oops. So I should close this, yeah, and then I can just do that. Yeah. This is food. Sure. And it's ice cream, so we'll go with like a gray. Yeah, so they'll put ships that are retired from service, like warships and stuff, in. I think that's what's going on here. You know, that might be pretty cool. I'm not like a huge military person, but it's pretty fascinating, just objectively. It's like you can appreciate it just from the angle of this being a pretty cool vehicle, and something that this is what I like thinking about all the people that work on the ship, that live on the ship, kind of the everyday aspects of it. It's very cozy, I think. I wouldn't want to do it, but I think there's kind of like a coziness you can unlock. Seems cool. I think a friend of mine, the High Street Pier Historic Ships, this is probably the actual location that we want. Yeah, it's got good reviews. Yeah, this is what we were looking at before. Like, isn't that cool to look at all the rigging and stuff? They actually had to come up with this. This is the only way to get around. You wanted to go across the ocean, you had to figure out how the wind worked and how sails worked, and then come up with all of these complicated rope systems to actually control them the way you wanted to. And then they just started cheating. Look at this cheat code. Think that's sailing? You think the ocean will allow that? Ooh, the MoMA. Okay, so this is... I think of MoMA as the New York MoMA, and I'm pretty sure if I put it into Google Maps, it's going to be the New York MoMA. But because it knows where we are, it suggests the one that she's talking about, the San Francisco Museum of Modern Art. I would really, really like to go here. This is going to be pretty high priority, I think. For museums, we can use the question mark, because museums should unlock a deep feeling of awe, the sublime mystery of truly experiencing a work of art, something beyond description and comparison. I don't know what I'm talking about. Seems like a good fit. Use this color. So I really like modern art museums. I think more than other forms of like visual art, of like artistic works, that entire category that I would put like painting and sculpture and photography and stuff in, of all the different like eras and genres, I think modern art is the one that's enhanced the most by actually seeing it in person. That someone like, I don't know, what's that guy's name? I was just looking at a bunch of his paintings. Iva Zosky? Hey, I think I was pretty close. You look at this, you look at a picture of it, a nice high-res picture of it. I think you can appreciate like a lot of it. Not as much as if you see it in person, of course. But you can sure think like, damn, that's cool, you know? And as I said, a good scan will have like kind of the cracks in the painting, and you can see actually the brush work in places. You can appreciate on some level the technical mastery of this, and the compositional choice, and all sorts of subtle decision making about the colors and the lighting and the composition, and you can do a lot of analysis. Something like Pollock. Okay, I think there's a lot of Pollocks at this museum. You look at this, and you're like, yeah, that looks pretty cool. Kind of get like a feeling from it, you know. You can check it out, and you can see the wildness of the technique used to apply the paint, and kind of get into Pollock's mind a little bit. But let me tell you something. Looking at this image and being this person, standing in front of the hugeness of it, walking up to it and letting it envelop your entire vision, are worlds apart. Worlds apart. To the extent that I really don't feel like you can, I don't know, like, not that I want to say you can fully appreciate this painting just by looking at an image, but it's like you can more extrapolate what it would be like to see it in person, you know? Whereas this, I think it's like much more of a leap into a sublime experience. To be like, Wow, it's so big. Anyways, this is just kind of why I think I prioritize modern art museums over other museums. Ideally, I'll just see both, and we're gonna look up both. But yeah, I really want to check this out. Let's go to the website and get, maybe there'll be like a special exhibition, and I'll try to like go see that. Soft Power is currently on. And a clear day. Ooh, that looks kind of cool. They have so many! You go to the AGO and they have like maybe 2 exhibits. These are all, oh, well, some of these I think are just paintings. Yeah, I think some of these might be like 1 room. These I think are larger. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm pretty sold. Like, if I get to see these, I get to see them. If I don't, I don't. What's going on with this? This looks awesome. Or maybe I do have to. Oh, okay. All right, sweet. Look at these. What? Like, how can you get the experience of looking at this from these paintings? Or these pictures? It's a sculpture. You gotta like look around, see what's going on. Okay. Next, let's take a look at Japantown. Enough said. I'm understood too well. Now, I've heard mixed things about Japantown. My friends that have been to both San Francisco and Japan say that Japantown does not really measure up to Japan, which is, you know, not a surprise. But I think I can still have a lot of fun here. I think there's still going to be lots of stuff that will be unique from Japan. Okay, not a lot to do there. That will be subtly different from the equivalent store in Japan. And besides, your kind of experience of it, I think, is quite different. Being in like an English-speaking place, being around other, you know what I mean? Like, and they'll have crap like Pop Funko vinyls. You think you ever see any Pop Funko vinyl things in Japan, like ever? So, you know, that's kind of cool. I don't know. At the same time, it's like, but I am going to go back to Japan at some point. Do I really need to spend my time going to places like this? I don't know. I don't know. Playland Japan, video arcade. What kind of games do they have? They got poppin' music! Alright, I gotta go. Also for the food, I really just want to load up on snacks and eat some meals here. So, I think I'm gonna end up going. Like, just look at all this. Well, this store actually does not appeal to me even slightly. I wonder if I can, here, this is like ultimate spoilers, but I think they have some like interior street view. Are you ready for this? I have entered the mall. I warped right into this restaurant. Like, what? Yeah, I think Google Maps in San Francisco might be a little too crazy. Oh my god, where am I? Would I even be allowed to go here if I didn't have the power of magical Google Warp? Okay, this is like the outside. This is so cool. Wait, I can't go that way. This only puts me back in the restaurant. Okay. Can I go this way? Looks like I can only go in this restaurant. Okay, okay. That's a little more reasonable. I thought I could just wander the entire mall. There might be other places I can drop down, though. Yeah, okay. So what it is, there's all these spots. And then I guess the blue ones maybe anywhere in there? Whoa, it's like I got kicked out. They just booted me out of the mall. Alright, back on the bus. Wait, no way. Okay. For just a second, I was like, are we actually going to get on the bus? Okay, hold on. So this is kind of all Japantown here. So Daiso, some hotels, Doremi Music Studio doesn't have good reviews. I guess it's actually a studio. Forest Books. The one that I know is here that I'd really like to go to is Kinokuniya. So maybe let's just make sure we go to Kinokuniya. Oh, it's right there. Because I love Kinokuniya, and I'm sure there's lots of things I'll love to buy there. And then if we aim here, I'm sure we'll see lots of other stuff wandering around, but I don't think I need to be like, I'm gonna 100% Japantown, because all of those stores, all these anime merch stores, I end up spending so long in like each and every one of them, just because there's so much stuff to look at. So I don't know. It's like I gotta limit myself, because there's other things to do. All right, we'll add this to the map. But yeah, Kinokuniya I think is just a really lovely store. It's good for gifty type things, good for books you wouldn't think to buy for yourself. It has just a fantastic selection of kind of the more typical anime, Japanese bookstore stuff, i.e. manga, anime, art books, stuff like that. It's like, what more could you want? And then there's some restaurants around here too. That might be good. Okay, what's next? Japanese tea garden at the Golden Gate Park. Great starting point to the park. I do kind of want to see the park some. That's like a... yeah, this must be it, because this is the park. I do want to see some of this park. I think it looks really cool. I really love Central Park in New York. Ooh, the Botanical Garden. I'd love to see that. Conservatory of Flowers. Fine Arts Museum with a sculpture garden. Oh, yeah. Oh, I wish I had more time. Because it's like, if I do all of this, if I try to do something like this after work, it's going to be too late. It's going to be too dark. But I do have one Saturday at least. So I could, oops, I only switched here. Like, I could do this on the Saturday. That's maybe a good idea. And then other stuff like Japantown is just as good at night as it is during the day. Green. And this is like, yeah, that kind of thing. Oh, I think this will be so nice. The California Academy of Sciences? Like, what is this? Alligator exhibit. Albino alligator exhibit. What? Ooh, a coast. Oh. Okay, this is looking kind of intriguing. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's for kids. It's a planetarium. I think it's like a kids' science museum, maybe. That's my guess. But that could be something that I want. This has only a 3.7. So it's like a greenhouse? That's kind of cool. I like stuff like this. There's an area of the RBG, the Royal Botanical Gardens, just kind of near me. A big Canadian garden. They have a greenhouse area that's kind of like this that I really like. Yeah, it seems cool. Maybe. I'll see how the day's going. Like when I'm more interested in like this area, I think, and the botanical gardens and stuff. Okay, what's next? Twin Peaks. Just like the TV show. I mean, the TV show takes place in a town called Twin Peaks, so none of the jokes you can really make any sense. But I think this is why it's called Twin Peaks. Maybe. Let's take a quick spoilerific look. Oh, baby. All right, that looks pretty cool. The only thing is, like, what else is around here? Like, if I commit to this... You know what, though? I feel like... I don't know. I'm going to probably spend my money pretty liberally. So this is something where I can even be like, hey, Uber driver, like, drive me up here. And then drive me over here. I genuinely have no idea how feasible that is. Maybe that's like $80, and I'm sure as hell not going to spend $80 to do that, but it's like $10. $10 to go up here and take that picture. Because otherwise, it's like, what else is going on up here? We got probably some really bougie houses, which might be cool to see. The Giving Tree. Like, the book is like all of fiction, just named after places on this mountain. This has a perfect 5 stars, but there's only one review. Did this guy, just to get more Google Maps points, because you know that when you contribute reviews and stuff, or add things to Google Maps, they give you points. When you get points, you level up. This guy's a local guide. You can go many tiers above that, I'm pretty sure. And then you start getting perks. Like, actually, I don't know if this is a secret, but I have a friend who worked at Google and told me about this. He used to work on the Maps team. Or he had friends that worked on the Maps team. I don't know. But he said that they will actually throw parties for all of the people of a high rank in a city. And they'll have it like catered by like local high-ranking restaurants and stuff. And you can start asking all sorts of questions about unpaid labor and favoritism and rackets and like feedback loops and stuff. But on the other hand, come on, that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. We can worry about that other stuff later, but I think that's a pretty cool, at least from some angles. So I wonder, is there a way to metagame it? Yeah, this is the giving tree. You know, it's kind of looks like the one from the book. Tourist attraction, 5 stars. Please give me points. Okay, what else we got? Restaurants. Very good. Samovar tea. I'll be honest with you, I'm like unsophisticated. I very rarely drink tea that isn't bubble tea. I get bubble tea a decent amount. We're gonna look up some good bubble tea places in San Francisco. I don't know if I'm gonna go to like an actual tea house and order actual tea. I don't know if I'd be able to appreciate it. I mean, that looks nice. That looks nice. That's pretty cool. I don't know. Maybe I could be into this. Whoa, it's the legendary avocado toast. This is the one they keep making the memes about. It's right here. Oh, I don't know. Well, we'll put it on the list. I could see myself being in the mood for food like that. So this is food. It's like a... more like this color. Yeah. Tranquil. Could be good. What else we got? Bourdain. Bourdain? Bourdain. This is the best sourdough bread restaurant. Get their legendary clam chowder. Yes, yes indeed. This is in Fisherman's Wharf. That sounds like a cool place to visit too. Maybe get to see some real fresh fish. Bourdain Bakery Cafe. There's 2. This one is in Macy's. I don't think it's that. Let's try this one. See if this... That's pretty landlocked. I don't think it's that one. That one's in Macy's. This one just says San Francisco. Okay. This is the Fisherman's Wharf, maybe? Looks like it could be. It'd be cool to see, like, ships come in and stuff. Like, what is going on here? Are these underwater cables? Or are these shipping routes? I think these must be shipping routes. Why would all the underwater cables be right here, where there's also a bunch of shipping routes? That seems ridiculous. That's cool, though. I had no idea that was on Google Maps. Yeah, it's probably this one. And at any rate, there's a lot of cool stuff around here. A statue of Gandhi, perhaps? Or just Gandhi himself is here. Yeah, that's cool. Ferry building, hard water. Yeah, let's. I think I'd want to go to this area maybe, anyways. Sourdough is like a yellow color. So it'd be cool to see the piers. Cool to go to the Consulate General of Switzerland. Hey, I'm part Swiss. Give me some money. Sure, there's like some shopping around here. That's a lot of stuff. Dang, the city is probably going to be pretty crazy. Let's look for the other Bourdains just in case. We didn't look at this one yet. Oh! This one's like way out. This is the one we looked at. This one, I think, must be the one she was talking about, though. This is like way, way out. I guess we'll put both. Ooh, there's an aquarium here. I like aquariums a lot. Crab sculpture? Crab or Gandhi? Which one should we go to see? Crab or Gandhi? If I'm going to be eating seafood chowder, I want to be as close to the sea as possible. That's just common sense. This one will also be yellow, I guess, since it's kind of a duplicate. Tartine Manufactory. Healthy food, in-house made bread. Healthy food. I don't know if I care for that while I'm on vacation. Were there two of them? Oh, no. So this is like right downtown, it looks like. The Mission District. That sounds familiar. I feel like I've heard about the Mission District. Zuckerberg San Francisco General Hospital? The hospital is it named after Mark Zuckerberg? No way. Is it? How do I find out? Timeline. Oh, whoa. you get your life saved at the Zuck. I'm stuck in the Zuck. Damn. Wow, that really caught me off guard. It makes total sense. Like, I shouldn't actually be surprised. Like, around here, there's a bunch of stuff named after the BlackBerry people. But, like, it still really threw me. Okay. Oh, OpenAI. Did I ever see OpenAI? There's so much stuff, and it could be anything. Yeah, OpenAI. What? Is this where their headquarters are? Can I, like, show up? But you got 1 star. Cutthroat environment. Not friendly. Toxic workers. Michelle thinks this is Glassdoor. But this is Google Maps. Friendly and helpful service. But, like, what are they reviewing? Like, what is going on? Is this what OpenAI is like? Oh my gosh, it doesn't seem very open, if you know what I mean. I mean, it is open. It's open concept, but it's like packed with people is the joke I was making. A confusing joke. Anyways, they do cool stuff. I'm a little surprised. Okay, we'll put this on the map. And then healthy color is this screen. Yeah. So what kind of stuff do they actually make? Ooh, it's big. Ooh, burger. Okay. Well, that doesn't have to be healthy. Latte. That does look like nice bread. Very rustic. Croissants. Is this like a savory soup but with pomegranate seeds in it? Or is it some sort of sweet soup? Either way, I'm very intrigued by this. I think that looks pretty tasty. Damn. Veggie sandwich with a little bit of ground beef at the bottom? Yeah, I think I'm into this. Could be into this. Again, it'll probably be more about where I am nearing meal times and what I'm in the mood for. Oma Station, best sushi, need to book in advance online. So I'm getting 1 dinner with my immediate team. And I think we've settled on sushi. Okay, so this is right in Japantown. So probably we'll go to a sushi place in Japantown, and that'll be a good chance to check out the rest of Japantown. I don't know if it'll be this place. This place is probably super bougie. Sure. Color of the Sea. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be doing like sit down 8-person omakase. I don't know if the business can take such expenses. Oh my god! Oh my god! So this is uni, sea urchin eggs. So these are really expensive because it's very hard to harvest those things. There's no like farming technique for them as far as I know. It's all just kind of wild capture. It's very labor intensive to extract these. You don't get very much. You only get like 1 of these little sacks per urchin. So this is very expensive, but it's also extremely delicious in my opinion. It's kind of like peanut butter made out of the very essence of the ocean itself, and it just kind of melts in your mouth and floods you with this indescribable, delicious oceany goodness. This is ikura. That's called uni, by the way. This is ikura. This is the eggs of salmon. So it's like two pretty valuable animals. Two animals that people go well out of their way to eat anyways. They're eggs, just the super concentrated version of them. Actually, people don't eat sea urchin outside of the eggs, as far as I know. Anyways, these are amazing. They're kind of like those jelly boba you can get at frozen yogurt places, and that they like pop in your mouth with a little bit of liquid, except it tastes like this sweet, umami, rich fish flavor. So eating both of them together, oh my god, the decadence. This looks like, I don't know, some sort of whitefish. Look at all the uni! Oh my god. I might try to go here anyways, even if we don't eat it with the team. Oh, why is this here? Why do you also have Wagyu beef? Why are you putting gold flake on a seared piece of like mid-tier fish? Why do you have so much? You know what? Maybe screw this place. No, we need to go. Look at that. Uni and ikura. I've ordered both of those things before at sushi places, but never have I ever considered eating them together. It's just decadent beyond my comprehension. Oh my gosh, that's cool. It's just like a walk-up, sit-down thing. Alright, that's pretty sweet. I don't know. I wonder how far in advance you have to book. It's probably already too late. I'm going in less than a week. Okay. This is sturgeon caviar now. On top of, at first I thought it was seared, but this might be more gold flake or something ridiculous, but this is really fatty tuna. So this is, again, just absurdly decadent. Like, things that, as a very, very special treat, I'll eat one of the two. And it's just like, ha ha ha. I feel like you would never see this in Japan. I had really fancy sushi in Japan, and I feel like the concept of making these combinations, or even having sturgeon caviar in the first place, I don't think you'd get in a Japanese sushi place. This is definitely seared. This is seared otoro with sturgeon caviar and a ridiculous amount of gold flake. Oh my god. Okay, I'm kind of freaking out about this place. Except these prices are pretty reasonable. These are actually pretty reasonable prices. Where's the otoro? Oh, here we go. Market price. Might get a little crazy. And they don't have the crazy combos on here as far as I can tell. I guess maybe you just ask for both. I love Saba. I love Saba. Aji's good too. Okay. Maybe. If we can make it work, maybe. Ippudo ramen. Okay, so another friend of mine said the best ramen they've ever... Whoa. Oh, because I just searched for both. Well, that's kind of neat. Well, we don't want this one. That's too far away. A friend of mine said the best ramen they've had in their entire lives was somewhere in San Francisco. I think they said somewhere in Japantown, which this is not. They couldn't remember the name, so it's like, oh. Japantown's way over here. Oh, but this does have a Uniqlo, so it is like Japantown. Barney's! Okay, yeah, we're going here. We're definitely going here. Hermes, a Gucci. Yeah, and I can even go to Macy's if I want to. Macy's is kind of fun. Okay, so I would like to get good ramen, maybe. I don't get to eat good ramen all that often. Some good places in Toronto, but it's a lot of things I want to do when I'm in Toronto. And from here, I'll probably be able to find Barney's, but I'll just put it on the map anyways. Barney's another luxury department store that I really like browsing. I feel like Barney's varies more than other similar department stores, so that's kind of cool. Sparks Social. Food trucks. Definitely check out SPRO. They have an amazing matcha latte. That does sound good. So this is like, what is this? It's just a tiny little zone. I feel like this must be like a place frequented by tech workers or something. Where are we? Okay. So far, everything is very spread out. That might be tricky. Oh my gosh. Okay. Uh, so, like, what is going on here? I don't know if I quite understand. It's just a spot where food trucks are permanently parked. Food. Buy tickets. Oh, what? Vibe. Let's check out the vibe. Oh, that's kind of cute. That's like a vibe. Look at this. Tech worker, tech worker, tech worker, tech worker, tech worker, tech workers, tech worker. Yeah, I think these are tech workers. Tech workers. This guy might not be in tech. This guy's probably not in tech. Tech workers. But I guess that's me too. I work for a tech company. I'm not doing programming, but ooh, what is fried egg on top of? Whoa, whoa, whoa! What's going on here? Is this pesto? Chopped up. Oh, ooh, bubble waffles. Okay, poke bowl or poke bowl. Oh, they have like Hawaiian sushi. I have a Hawaiian friend who made this for us. Sushi with like spam, egg, bacon, avocado. Mwah. Delicious. So delicious. Okay, this is definitely getting added to the map. Even though it's a million miles away from everywhere else. There's a ramen place right near here too. Anyways. Garden Creamery, incredible hojicha ice cream. I don't even know what this is. Hojicha. Oh! Okay, well now I feel like a failure of a weeb. Except the friend that made me this list actually lived in Japan for like 6 months, so I guess I can lose out there. Alright. I don't know if I'm going to be super into this. I feel like... I don't know if I'm going to like this or not, but they might have other stuff I'd like. The word Creamery seems to indicate that. The amazing reviews seem to indicate that. Its proximity to something called the Universal Church, full 5-star rating, seems to indicate that. This is the best. This place is the best place I meet in my life. All my change after I went this place. I recommend everybody to go in this place and change your life forever. Church homeless shelter. Okay, let's move on. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we might be totally down for this. They got all sorts of interesting ice cream flavors. Look at the way they stack them. Disaster. Disaster waiting to happen. There is no way I am successfully eating this. Ooh, ice cream and a churro. This is very cute with the upside down cone. Yeah, I'm all about it. I'm surprised she mentioned this place. Oh my gosh. I misread this. I thought she was just recommending it because it had good tea. I think because I got distracted. At first I thought this was going to be a type of ice cream. Like a type of, you know, like, not a flavor of ice cream, but a type of ice cream. And I looked up this and I was like, oh, it's a tea. It's going to have really good tea. Anyways. Yeah, this place looks great. Happily to put it on the list. Where is it? Ice cream is gray. We decided that. Not that close to other stuff, but it seems like there's a lot of stuff around here. This is a really famous place to go watch movies. They have like beer and they do all sorts of cool second run and kind of cult movies. It's 18 plus. I'm pretty sure I hear about this place a lot and it seems pretty cool. These are all fairly mainstream. Oh wait, no, it gets like less and less mainstream. Like this seems really interesting. Under the Skin is a very, very highly acclaimed movie that a friend of mine is super into that I'd kind of like to watch. Uncut Gems is like one of my favorite movies lately. I'm super into it. Seems cool. I don't know if I want to go see a movie though. That's like a lot of time. But there's a lot of stuff around here. Peace Industry. This feels like a brand I've heard of before. A clothing brand. No? Oh my gosh, rugs. Whoa. Is there any way I could have... Oh, they make like... Yeah. Maybe I've seen some of these like little gift things they make. Huh. Damn. I want a rug? Ooh, a bookstore? Okay, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Got a few more left of my friend's suggestions, and then we'll start doing some independent research, which maybe we'll do in a part 2 video, because this is already pretty long. But I'm having a lot of fun. I'm hoping you're having fun too. So this is Great Dim Sum. Harborview Restaurant and Bar. Ooh, this is Bride's Shop Style Crab. I've never tried this before. I really want to try this. It looks so good. Yeah, this place looks pretty good. I went to one pretty bougie, very highly acclaimed dim sum place in Japan, and I was just blown away. Like, I love dim sum normally. Like, even the worst dim sum restaurant I've been at, I've been a huge fan of. But, oh my god, the ceiling on this food is so high. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Look at those scallops. Okay, how many dollar signs is this, do you think? I'm guessing 3. 2! Oh, I'm down. I'm down. I'm so down. Maybe like that kind of color. Seems like there's some cool stuff around here too. Another park. A parrot park? This is gonna have actual parrots? It's got this guy. It's got these guys! What? How is this allowed? Is this safe? Ah, they live in a little house. Well, I kind of feel like I should go here. Not just for my sake, but I have a friend who's super into birds. They own a few birds. They own cockatiels. Sorry, it took me a second to remember the name of their birds. And lovebirds. So I feel like I should check this out for his sake. We will put that on the map as well. Seems like a really fun time. Only, again, it's like a daytime only thing though, which is a little sketchy because who knows how much free time I'll get in the daytime. So if I did Saturday, like, go here in the morning, go here for lunch, check out Parrot Park. That's sounding good. That's kind of sounding like a day. All right, what else we got? Ooh, a hike. Another daytime only activity, and probably one that's going to be a big commitment. National Monument, sure. Where is this? Oh, I don't think so. I don't know. It would be cool to cross the Golden Gate Bridge, though. That would be kind of neat. But that's a long way away. Let's see how long it would take to get there from, say, the Golden Gate Park. When does it like start? Like where would I actually go? Maybe here. Golden Gate Park. Eesh. No, I don't think so. But we'll put it on the map just for completeness sake. Just why not? Winery Robert Mondavi. The lone suggestion of a winery. No additional context. Very mysterious. It's big. I've never been to a winery before, so that would be pretty cool. There's a lot around here. I wonder why she likes this one best. Oh boy, I don't think that's happening. Ooh, it's near Oakville. I have family that live in the Oakville in Ontario. Let's see what's going on with this. What does going to a winery entail? I'm assuming you drink a lot of wine. I assume you ignore the gigantic head. just as it ignores you. There is a lot of wine here. I don't know, it's not even that I like wine all that much. It's more just that it would be kind of cool to see something like this. I like grapes. If they could let me just go out and freestyle sample the grapes, that'd be kind of cool. What is up with this? It's only the beginning. This must be the guy who made the wine. I always think it's funny, like, of course you have to do it, because eventually it'll be old. But when they put something like dedicated in the year of our Lord, like M or IIM XV or whatever, you're like, hey, that's only like 5 years ago. Yeah, all right, we'll put it on the map. Okay, so we're off to a solid start. We got my friend's suggestions plus some stuff we found along the way. Again, I have no idea how much time I'm actually going to have. Certainly not enough to see even all of this. But I don't see the harm in just finding more options. And I'm really enjoying this. I hope you're enjoying this too. I think it's pretty fun content to make, so hopefully it's fun content to watch. So we'll see you in part 2.